Semi. Oh! Droll! I have to be careful with my voice, bro. I've been losing my voice. Droll, semi. Bro, they chose the worst day to drop this ban list. My parents are over. They're helping me clean out my basement and all this stuff. And then I get bombarded with messages. Ban list, ban list, ban list, ban list, ban list, all this stuff. And oh, it's crazy. So I'm going to give you guys the quick reaction. I haven't looked at it yet or anything like that. I'm going to give you guys the quick and dirty reaction. We're going to do this quick and fast because my parents are literally downstairs helping me pick up in my basement. So let's get this show on the road. Let's do this. So Forbidden, I see the Herald of the Arclight ban. Honestly, long time coming. I had it on my prediction. Everyone knew this thing was going to get banned. Fuck this card. Fuck the Herald of the Arclight. It's a floodgate. It's a negate. Get that shit out of here. Ban Malice Whitebinder, Barrier Statue of Torrents. Okay, so Barrier Statue of Torrents is fire because fuck that Mermail deck. And Whitebinder, if anyone watches my channel, you know, you are well aware that Malice is like my #1 most hated deck, period. I hate this deck. Cannot stand this deck at all. I can't stand it. So, I mean, hey, Rip, Bozo, Whitebinder, and Featherstorm. They needed to do this. This one was super, super mandatory. Like, I think the Barrier Statue and the Whitebinder are nice. Herald and Featherstorm are necessary bans because, I mean, Herald of the Arclight was so fucking broken in any Yummy build or anything like that. It was so insane. And the Featherstorm was specifically for the Radiant Typhoon deck. That Radiant Typhoon deck, they put up you know, Wind Wing Beasts. You just get absolutely shit on by them. So, I mean, this was absolutely mandatory. Forbidden so far, no notes. Fantastic. No notes whatsoever. Could have banned more Floodgates. I mean, but we say this every ban list. Could have banned more Floodgates. Where's Anti-Spell Fragrance? Where's it at? Where's Anti-Spell? But, I mean, regardless, this is fine. Off to the limited, Dracotail Labubu. Huh? Malulu? Why? I mean, like, I was expecting, like, oh, I guess Kitu's here, too. So they got Kitu and Malulu to 1. How do I feel about that? That's, like, fine. Malulu's a weird one. I guess it is, like, technically a starter if you have Malulu plus name. I mean, I guess Malulu plus any monster in hand does it. I'm okay with this. This is, like, fine. It means that they can't then, like, quick effect negate your guy on your turn if they used it for their starting turn unless they choose to add that back over something like a Femina. Interesting. I mean, I don't know how much I agree with the Malulu hit, but I mean, hey, I hit the Draco Tails, I hit the Draco Tail. We take those. This one's sad to me. I see K9 Jokel to 1 and Case for K9. They said, yo, Coder, your Archmage deck, K9 list now. You are not allowed to play K9 cards in your Archmage deck. That's frustrating. But I mean, I guess this is reasonable. I was expecting Jokel. I didn't think they'd go as far as to hit Case. Case is just a consistency hit. It makes your Lantern less likely to be able to add stuff. I was only playing 2 Case for K9 anyway. So I guess this is like kind of whatever. The Jokel hurts, but I mean, that was to be expected. And it's also a hit to VS, which I'm seeing. They also limited Holy Sue. So the limit to Holy Sue means they probably are bringing back Razin and maybe even Stake Your Soul to 3. I always said when they first hit Razin and Stake Your Soul, I said Holy Sue was the hit the entire time. It was always Holy Sue. So I mean, Holy Sue to 1, sure, if they bring back Razin and or Stake or both. They might bring back both. And then Snatchy to 1, this is crazy. This is disrespectful. This is a disrespectful limit to the Yummy players. Habakiri to 1, we knew it wasn't going to get banned just because there's like a structure deck or like the legendary decks or whatever coming out with Habakiri in it. They said they were going to get more support and stuff. So, I mean, putting it to 1 is about the best they can do considering they can't ban it. This is a crazy big hit to Yummy Mitsu, like the Yummy Mitsu deck. Snatchy to 1 is disrespectful. Damn, someone called Triff. How's he doing, bro? How's my boy Triff doing? Because this is a little insane. Like, this just means you negate 1 Snatchy. They can't fucking do anything with it. They just have to recycle the 1. They can never put 2 Snatchies on board. That's rough. That is super, super rough. I think this is, like, the hardest hit we've seen so far. Like, dude, Yummy is getting obliterated. Herald banned, Snatchy to 1, Habakiri to 1. That's crazy. That is insane. As a K9 enjoyer, bro, I think I got off easy. I got off easy. 1 Case, 1 Jokel, I'm okay with that. That is completely fine. If I was a Yummy player, or even a Dracotail player, bro, 1 Kitu, 1 Malulu is fucking stiff, man. That is tough. that is really, really tough. I'm happy. I mean, I'm gonna be real. I'm happy. All these hits make sense, except for the Snatchy. I was expecting Snatchy to go to 2. I thought 2 was already harsh enough. So 1 is like insane. Everything else here makes a lot of sense, except for like the Malulu, the Labubu. I was kind of expecting a Femina semi-limit or something like that. I think this is fucking crazy. But I mean, hey, the Dracotail players are probably really happy to have 3 copies of Femina still. I mean, unless they semi-limit. Let's check. Semi. Oh! Droll! I have to be careful with my voice, bro. I've been losing my voice. Droll semi. Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck this card. That's -1. This card is going to go the same direction as Max C did. So Max C, if you guys remember, back in, what is it, 2017 or whatever, Max C went from 3 to 2 to 1 to ban. I'm expecting Droll to kind of go in the same direction. It's going to go 3 to 2. They're going to see if people still play it at 2. Shocker, spoiler alert, they will. It will still be played at 2 in like every side deck because this card is fucking insane. And then they're either going to put it to 1 or banned. I'm expecting Droll and Lockbird to be fully banned in the TCG by 2027. I would not be surprised at all if at some point in 2026, this card goes 3 to 2 to 1 to ban. Gone. And that is fantastic. That is what I want to see, bro. Fuck this card. Fuck this stupid bird. Delete it. Delete it from this game. This card is dumb as hell. Print a new Mulch Army that does this. Give me a shared ride Mulch Army. That's what I want. Unlimited. Whoa, lots of them. Black Dragon, Collapse Serpent, White Dragon, Wyver Burst. I didn't even realize these things were still limited. They've been at 3 on Master forever. And I mean, with the Dragon decks coming out, with the Rocket support, this is going to be really broken. That Rocket deck is going to be insane. Dark Grepher, I didn't realize this also was not unlimited. So this is cleanup. That's what that is. Razin and the Stake Your Soul. Okay, that's a little scary. But I mean, I think this is fine. I think with the Canine hits, like Jokul to 1, Case to 1, Holy Sue to 1, you can bring Razin and Stake Your Soul back. That is completely fine. I'm okay with this. Okay with this. Completely okay. Zodiac Trident to 3, also completely fine. Change of Heart to 3, it wasn't seeing play. Was it? I think it was a 2? 2 to 3, wasn't seeing any play. That's fine. Crystron Inclusion, this might look scary. Actually, they missed something. They missed something. The Crystron deck can still consistently get to Spell Canceller. They can consistently get to Spell Canceller. I guess the hit to Canine cards makes that a little bit more difficult, but not by a tremendous amount. I think that's something they got to keep an eye on. Yeah, something to keep an eye on. I think the Crystron deck has gotten weaker, like resiliency-wise, because less Canines, but I think the deck is still really powerful. It's just going to have to lean more into the Crystron stuff, because what they were doing is they cut back on a lot of the Crystron stuff. It was like a Canine deck with Crystron as support. Now it's going to be kind of flipped. It's going to be a Crystron deck with Canine supporting, which is interesting. And Snatch Steal to 3. I mean, Change of Heart, Snatch Steal, whatever. It's crazy to see these cards back, but they're not going to do anything. They're not going to do anything. I mean, hey, cool ban list. I'm super okay with this. Yummy got absolutely eviscerated, which I don't think was necessary to this extent. Dracotail got hit, which I think is cool. K9 got a slap on the wrist, which we expected. And K9 is... Not K9, Vanquish Soul is back. Essentially full power, except for Holy Sue. Maybe we'll see people playing like Vanquish Soul pure instead of K9 stuff. Or maybe Vanquish Soul with just Izuna Lupus. I'll say it. I'll say the thing. I like that they didn't touch Femina. They didn't touch Izuna. They left the turn 0 plays, like when you're able to play on your opponent's first turn. They left that in the game because they recognize that being able to have interaction on the very first turn of the duel and make it like our turn on the first turn of the duel is an interactive way to play the game, which we like. We like that. That is a good thing. Good job on you, Konami. Good job on you for recognizing that. Case to 1 just means you're playing less into Droll, but Droll's at 2 now. So, like, fucking trade-off, I guess. I think K9 is still extremely playable. What this does, though, the Jokul limit is actually interesting for one specific thing. It makes it so you no longer have the 1-card Noroi combo to make Saryuja and Ripper without playing into Droll. You now have to play into Droll. You go Noroi summon Jokul. Jokul has to add Lantern then and there. And then you don't have another Jokul. Maybe you don't summon the Jokul. Maybe there's a world you play double Lantern. You go Noroi into Lantern, Lantern add Case add Jokul, and then you have to have another 5 in hand. I guess you make Ripper, get the Izuna, and then that's how you do it? Maybe. And then you get to go Jokul, search the second Lantern, revive, and then that's how you make your Saryuja. Yeah, you might have to play 1 Jokul, 2 Lantern, which is, doesn't feel good. Does not feel good at all. Overall, this ban list rocks. This ban list is very cool. I think that what the best deck is going to be come the next format, though, I think that Radiant Typhoon deck might just be the way to go. That deck didn't take any hits apart from removing the one insanely toxic card that it has, and with everything else being like kind of neutered, I can genuinely see the Radiant Typhoon deck kicking some ass. Radiant Typhoon really should be on people's watch list, genuinely. So I mean, hey, with that being said, I think this is like a solid 8 out of 10 ban list. I like it a lot. I like this ban list a lot. It did everything that needed to be done. There was no deck that needed to be completely killed. I think Snatchy could have gone to 2, if I'm being super honest. My prediction was 2 Snatchy and 2 Cupsy. That's what was my prediction was. Putting Snatchy to 1 is diabolical, man. Diabolical. So, I mean, hey, rest in peace to all my yummy enjoyers. But if you're playing something else, you're probably enjoying this ban list quite a lot. With that being said, leave in the comment section below what you guys think of this ban list. Would love to hear your opinion. With that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next video. Peace!